Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've... Mbappe!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedri. Saka. Osimhen. Foden! Oh no, in he goes again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Osimhen certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Matheus Cunha. Mbappe. Pedri. He's played him through. Brilliantly cut out. That's a sharp pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Matheus Cunha. Mosquera gets over and intercepts. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kivior. Oh, super find. Now it's Saka. Climbs up big!
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Matheus Cunha.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Mbappe. And here's Foden. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turn.
Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Araujo. Mbappe skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been cut short. Looking for the runner. That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Danger averted for now. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri. Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So the perfect chance to get one back. It's an Arsenal free kick. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Showing great feet there. And here's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. Foden. Mbappe. Some resolute defending there. That is good alertness. Matheus Cunha. Tchouaméni. And the keeper takes decisive action. Van Dijk.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Osimhen. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Foden. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And a fantastic first half from our boys. More action from the second 45 coming soon.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is...
Osimhen! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Foden. Nice interception, well timed. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe might just make this.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Mbappe.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Van Dijk. Pedri. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Hits one! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, the way this game is offering...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Number 4.
He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Coming on the field, number 19, Rafinha. Number 14, Bellingham. Number 13, Rodrigo.
And they win it back again.
Number 28,
Osimhen, who's set up one goal so far.
He
He is through here.
60,000.
Lewandowski. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Osimhen is herring after that one. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. Ah, such a clever touch. Keeper's ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Valverde. And he welcomes it in. Oblak can pick that up. Valverde stood up well to him there. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Alvarez. Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Rodrigo. Rafinha.
Oh, great feat that.
And he's managed to get free. Now the finish! Yes! And surely that settles it. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Rafinha. And he's managed to get rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nuno Mendes. That's tidy. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Foden. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen stood his ground strongly. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Moved on forwards. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about...
Hits one! Saka. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Chouameni. Mbappe. Foden. Rudiger gets it away. And here's Foden. Oh, super ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball.
Nuno Mendes really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Backward it goes. Now it's Osimhen. Rudiger deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stood up well to him there. Foden. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a good ball. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Rafinha. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. Saka. Valverde. Valverde! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Saka is looking to set free a runner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. Big chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Osimhen. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now that looks a decent ball. Matheus Cunha. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
It's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets! Arsenal take the lead! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Foden. Pedri. He's going to be disappointed with that. Saka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! And that has skinned the post.
Matheus Cunha nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Nuno Mendes. Osimhen! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half...
Things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Has a go! Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal have their third corner. And the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rafinha. And that is expertly dealt with. Saka. And now the breakaway. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? It's any... Oh, what has happened here? And that has been cleared. Foden. And they can counter here. And that has put paid to that. And now they can clear their lines. And it's played forward. Tchouaméni. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Up towards the front line. Mbappe chasing after it. Valverde. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri. Oh, what? And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is lovely. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22, Mbappe. Number 5, Matthias Cunha.
Bellingham.
Number 23,
Ødegaard.
Bukayo Saka. Number 9, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field.
They've switched it over to the other side.
13,
Arsenal
Rodrigo.
perhaps contemplating
Number
their next
14,
change here.
Bellingham.
Well, you can only assume that the
Number
manager's
19,
got those substitutions on his
Rafinha.
mind.
Number 10,
Ødegaard.
Whatever
Substitution in
happens,
progress.
that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Mosquera did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rafinha. Alvarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that was vital.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Lewandowski. No way through, so back it comes. Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary. Arsenal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Arsenal finding their path. Bellingham! And that could have brought them level.
Bellingham was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Chouameni. Number 15, William Saliba. Coming on the field.
Arsenal
number
have
16,
the chance to go the other way.
Rodri. Number 7, Van Dijk.
And they've got a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Into the last 5 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Arsenal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Yamal, not the most accurate pass. Oblak punts it upfield.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And through to the goalkeeper. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the new... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. That is good strength, or good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Pedri, and here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe. Foden. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's headed upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Saka bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, they can break here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now the finish! Nice interception, well timed. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Forwards and with intent. Osimhen. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nicked it back promptly. Pedri. So what can they make of this?
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Kivior. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe has it in a wide position. And it's hoisted clear. Vinicius Junior.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pedri. Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Araujo with the clearance. And he's forced to go back. Mbappe is herring after that one. Kivior, and that's been intercepted. That's a throw. Saliba. Byrne makes the interception. And here's Mbappe. He might be in here. Well, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Saliba gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his...
Pedri! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name, and he's managed to get free. Matthews Cunha. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's come loose.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Osimhen. Mbappe chasing after it. Foden. And here's Mbappe. Osimhen. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a good run down the left. Spread neatly. This is promising. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Now it's Chouameni. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Foden. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super ball. That's going to go a long way. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment.
First half is up
It is
and
still
things are
very
looking
tight
good.
here. The
Let's
game
hope for another
still
good show
up
in
for
the second
grabs.
half.
And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. Mathias Cunha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Saka. He's picked his way through. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 23. Bukayo Saka. Number 5.
Opts for safety.
Matthias Cunha.
Mosquera gets across to intercept that. Bellingham.
Number 15.
Saka.
William
He has
Saliba.
found the way through.
Number
Now it's
21.
Lewandowski.
On
Lewandowski!
the field.
That
Number
was
18.
superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius
Lewandowski
Junior.
clearly thought he had the
Number
beating of the
19.
keeper.
Rafinha. Number 14. Bellingham. Number 8. Joshua Kimmich. Number 7. Van Dijk. Number 6. Alvaro Morata. Substitution in progress.
So, third corner of the game. Bellingham getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, perfectly measured that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Saka, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And here's Lewandowski. Saka. Morata is onto it in a flash. Arsenal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Lewandowski. Big chance! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Number 18.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Araujo cuts it out. Morata. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. And here's Lewandowski. Bellingham.
There will be
He's
one
found a
minute
way
added
through.
time.
It is a corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Arsenal with another corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Chooses to go back.
Well,
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
As scores are level after
So 90 minutes couldn't
there will
produce
now
a
be
winner,
30 minutes
and we
of
have extra time.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17.
So our
Sweden.
quest to find the winner
Coming on to
continues.
replace him is number
Arsenal
16.
displayed great
Rodri.
resilience to find the late
Substitution
equaliser that's
taking
got them
place.
here. Now can they go one better? Out for a throw. Tchouaméni, now he's off and running. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He could be in here. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Stood up well to him there. Shifted upfield. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. And here's Bellingham. He's had a hit! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And now he has two. Arsenal go into the lead. He's looking to set free a runner. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. Can he finish? There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. Arsenal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rudiger. And Araujo. Kivior. Rafinha. Saka. It's a good run down the right. He is through here. Saka. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
No way through, so back it comes. That is a brilliant interception.
Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Saka. Kivior calmly anticipates. No, he's not getting any further than that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. De Jong clears. And that's it. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Oh, well played, well played. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude.
Header! Decent hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Here comes the cross. It's a goal kick. Tchouameni. Araujo. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Valverde. Osimhen. Can he finish? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. To open the scoring. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So, a breakthrough already. The less said about that pass, the better. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Matheus Cunha. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Saka. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Valverde. And the counter is on. And he was quick to react. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. He can get that clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's another chance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Valverde. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde running with the ball, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Valverde. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Bellingham. De Jong. Bellingham. This is promising. And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Gets his head to it! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Osimhen. Oh, that was vital. Moved on forwards. Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Real, can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Tries to get it clear, and now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's gone for a throw-in. Rodri. Now he's off and running. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has been cut short. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well spotted. And that has left him in a heap. Tchouaméni, gently done. Just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not... And the shot! That's really well cleared. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. It's Saka. Now it's Saka. He's through, now is he in? He's had it! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Foot in. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Eder Militao does really well there, he is strong. And a shot! They've scored! Arsenal are level.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
There's the hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Number 19, Rafinha. Number 10, Ødegaard. Number 6, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution.
Bellingham. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Nico Williams. Rodrigo is sharing after that one. Now it's Rodrigo. Ødegaard. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal have a free kick. De Jong. Rodri. De Jong. Fiddles it through. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And here's Nico Williams. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, third corner of the game.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Rodrigo.
Rodrigo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Some really good ball movement. Rodrigo! Goal! Time minutes, and we're all square again.
Lewandowski very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's being shifted off it. Well read, nice interception. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. Little pass back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17, Tchouaméni.
No winner in
Number
90,
7,
30 more to
Van
come.
Dijk. Coming on the field,
Arsenal pay the
number
price for
16,
failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? That's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Jong. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Jong cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Such good technique.
He's away! Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp. Williams has a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal tries a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Rodrigo couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chance! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang,
There will
you
be
take
1
back
minute
again.
added time.
Odegaard, and he's hit it long.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Now with a quick request for support.
Yeah, 90
for
minutes
our
long
charity
gone,
fund,
15
Shared
of an
in
extra
Football.
30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Rafinha. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, they could break here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Spread it left. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Rafinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Lewandowski. Williams. DiMarco. And here's Lewandowski, and he's managed to get free.
You wonder if that's it now, but
He rises! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
that was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski. He could be in here. Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Skillfully. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? Bellingham shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Arsenal are looking for comfort. Two to the good. Arsenal can't afford to miss another one. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Arsenal are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Foden will take the third penalty. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Arsenal are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that has lifted the roof. So it all ends in heartbreak. All counts for nothing.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
You were more than just our 12th man.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Bye.